The Shroud of Turin, a linen cloth bearing the faint image of a man seemingly crucified, stands as one of the most intensely debated and analyzed artifacts in history, captivating theologians, scientists, and skeptics alike for over a century. Its story begins in 1354, when the cloth, then known as the Saint Sepulchre cloth, was displayed in Liry, France, and claimed by Geoffroy de Charny, a French knight, as a relic depicting the burial of Christ. The church initially expressed skepticism, but after a series of investigations and attributed miracles, the cloth gained increasing recognition as a holy relic, though not officially endorsed as the actual burial shroud of Christ. For centuries, it resided in the Church of San Sepolcro in Liry, attracting pilgrims and serving as a focal point of religious devotion. The French Revolution brought turmoil, and in 1794, the shroud was moved to Turin, Italy, where it remains housed in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. The 20th century witnessed a surge in scientific scrutiny, triggered by the cloth's arrival in Turin and the burgeoning field of forensic science. In 1938, Secondo Pia, an Italian photographer, published photographs of the shroud, revealing details of the image not readily visible to the naked eye, igniting widespread interest and debate. These photographs, particularly those enhanced through inversion, presented a remarkably detailed representation of a man with crucifixion wounds, fueling claims of its authenticity as Christ's burial shroud. However, the same photographs also triggered skepticism, prompting scientists to question the image's origin and its consistency with known historical and scientific principles. The first significant scientific investigation involved radiocarbon dating, conducted in 1988 by 3 independent laboratories: the University of Arizona, Oxford University, and the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. The results, announced in 1998, were startling. The radiocarbon dating indicated that the linen cloth dated to between 1260 and 1398, a period long after the crucifixion of Jesus. This seemingly definitive conclusion was met with immediate and intense controversy, with proponents of the shroud's authenticity vigorously contesting the methodology and interpretation of the dating results. Several arguments were raised challenging the radiocarbon dating, including the possibility of contamination, the influence of bioplastic coatings, and the potential alteration of the cloth's fibers over time. One prevalent claim suggested that a medieval fire in the Turin Cathedral could have altered the chemical composition of the linen, skewing the radiocarbon dating results. Proponents argued that the fire, documented in 1532, might have caused a redistribution of carbon within the cloth, leading to an inaccurate age determination. Other researchers proposed that a bioplastic coating, potentially applied to the cloth during the medieval period, could have introduced extraneous carbon, again impacting the dating results. Beyond the radiocarbon dating controversy, the scientific analysis of the shroud's image itself has generated significant debate and yielded conflicting conclusions. Early studies focusing on the superficial characteristics of the image suggested that it was a form of superficial scorification, a result of scorching or rubbing the cloth's surface with a heated object. However, subsequent research, particularly the work of Giulio Fanti and others, pointed to evidence of three-dimensionality within the image, suggesting that it was more than just a superficial effect. These researchers used techniques like confocal microscopy and image processing to extract depth information from the image, arguing that it contained data consistent with a three-dimensional object. The image formation mechanism remains one of the most perplexing aspects of the shroud scientific investigation. Several hypotheses have been put forward, ranging from heat-induced oxidation to light-sensitive chemical reactions, but none have achieved universal acceptance. The nature of the blood stains on the shroud has also been subjected to intense scrutiny. Early analysis suggested that the reddish-brown stains were consistent with human blood, but subsequent studies have questioned this identification. Some researchers argued that the stains could be the result of a pigment or iron oxide deposit, while others maintained their biological origin. The purported wounds depicted on the shroud, including those on the wrists, ankles, and side, have been analyzed in the context of Roman crucifixion practices. While some aspects of the wound patterns appear consistent with historical accounts of crucifixion, others have been questioned regarding their anatomical accuracy and potential inconsistencies. Furthermore, the presence or absence of nail marks in the wrists has been a point of contention, with some arguing that the apparent lack of marks suggests that the man was not crucified using nails. The debate surrounding the Shroud of Turin has transcended the realm of scientific inquiry, becoming deeply intertwined with religious faith and historical interpretation. For many Christians, the shroud represents tangible evidence of Christ's suffering and death, bolstering their faith and providing a powerful symbol of redemption. However, skeptics maintain that the shroud is a medieval forgery, skillfully crafted by an unknown artist using techniques available during the 14th century. They point to the radiocarbon dating results, the apparent lack of anatomical accuracy in some wound patterns, and the possibility of artistic techniques capable of producing the observed image. The potential motivation for creating such a forgery remains a subject of speculation, with theories ranging from a desire to increase the veneration of relics to a sophisticated artistic endeavor. The ongoing research and debates surrounding the Shroud of Turin underscore the challenges of reconciling scientific analysis with religious faith and historical interpretation. Whether it is a sacred relic or a remarkable forgery, the Shroud of Turin continues to fascinate and challenge our understanding of history, science, and belief. The mystery endures, prompting ongoing investigation and fueling a timeless debate that shows no signs of resolution.